Today I'm going to be talking about the timing of pregnancy. Who should decide, the man or the woman? Now, in my African context, it mostly the decision making process lies on the man, whether in terms of finances, housing, location, children's fees, sometimes even children's names, name it. So, we're going to be delving into this critical topic because it borders on maternal health and also the health of the family in general. If this sounds like something that interests you, then I want you to stick around for more. Welcome back. Now, pregnancy is a state of growing a baby in the womb and usually lasts for a duration of about 9 months. It involves an interplay of many changes, including physiological, hormonal changes, social changes, mental changes. Science has shown that the whole process of pregnancy causes changes in the brain, the lungs, the heart, and even up to the kidneys. So pregnancy is a very intricate process, and I believe that it should be prepared for and planned for. It should not be something that just happens by chance or happen without a clear plan. On this note, it takes two to tango, like they'll say, and it means that for a baby to born, a man and a woman have to meet. On this note, let's talk about this. Try to answer this question. Who should make the decision of when to have a baby? Now, research has shown that usually the man and the woman, male and female partners in a relationship, usually have influence. Both of them can exert influence on the timing of pregnancy. Though a study done in Ghana showed that the male partner usually has more influence on deciding the timing of pregnancy, but the woman at the end of that usually lies with the woman. Let me tell you a true story. I attended to a 30-year-old woman some few years ago who was rushed as an emergency to the facility I was working with. She came in a pretty bad state. And because she was unresponsive, I had to take history from a relative, asking about the circumstances surrounding the pregnancy, how was she going for antenatal care, and all that. And I found something very interesting. Apparently, this woman had had a previous pregnancy that was complicated by hypertension. It was very turbulent for her. She had a cesarean section, and thank God she delivered a healthy baby at the end of the day. Actually, left emotional, mental strain on this woman. And for this reason, she decided that she was not ready to have a child anytime soon. However, her husband, on the other hand, was insistent that he wanted to have another baby just within about a period of a year. I cannot say the circumstances surrounding this pregnancy. I cannot say exactly if this woman actually consented to the pregnancy at the end of the day. All I can say is that all I can say is that this woman came pregnant and in a very bad state. And it will surprise you to know that this pregnancy again was complicated by hypertension. But this time around, this woman did not survive. She lost her life and she lost her baby in the process. This is a very sad story, but is a pointer to one thing: the timing for pregnancy. Because pregnancy itself, it's a physiological process, but we cannot rule out the fact that there's a lot of risk involved in pregnancy. Pregnancy is a brave journey and is a journey of courage, and every woman should be supported on this journey. Now back to this story. For a man whose wife has had a previous pregnancy complicated by hypertension, I felt it would have been better for this man to hear the concerns and worries of his wife and support this woman's decision making and autonomy in deciding when she wanted to get pregnant again. After pregnancy, the body needs time to revert back to its pre pregnancy stages. So it's usually a transitioning period for women from pregnancy back to the non-pregnancy state. And it's always advised that a woman has ample time to recover from these changes that I have mentioned earlier that affects the brain, the heart, the lungs, the kidneys. Every part of a woman is affected during pregnancy. And so she needs ample time to prepare. While I understand that both couples should discuss and plan the timing of pregnancy based on their level of finances, presence of support, family support, emotional support, also based on family goals, for example, saving to buy a new house, saving to buy property. Could be so many factors that could influence the timing of pregnancy. And I believe it's a conversation that the man and the woman should have in the family setting. However, I feel that the decision should lie on the woman at the end of the day because she's the one that is carrying the pregnancy. And supporting his wife in arriving at a decision that borders around her health is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of leadership, a sign of being considered reliable, that your partner can count on you to support her in achieving or making the right health decisions for herself. So I don't know, just let's answer this question. Men, what do you think? Are you of the same opinion as myself that the woman should decide the timing of pregnancy? I would like to really hear from you. Leave your comment, your thoughts and views in the comments down below. And thank you for watching. Bye.